tell you guys about the Glam team. Nah, I'm not even sure if this is a good idea to talk about it. See, Nigeria. I'm not. I haven't even booked a flight to Nigeria, even though I'm going. But I haven't even booked a flight to Nigeria. But I already have a whole entire Glam squad waiting for me to do everything for me for free. That's not how things work in South Africa. You're not gonna have the best Glam squad in South Africa waiting to do everything for you for free. It costs money, a whole lot of money. And I look at it, I'm like, I have the money, but I don't think I don't think it's wise for me to invest my money on this. I'm gonna do what I can, and I'm gonna invest my money on the things that I feel like they will be fruitful in the future. And if I'm gonna be like, then this is not looking good with that person. No, 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 no. When I said I'm gonna be the richest woman or richest person out of the season, I'm not gonna do that by taking my money and investing it in something that I'll wash and it will go down the drain the very same night. Let's be real. South Africa is not the same. South Africa has amazing people that do amazing work, but it costs a whole lot of money. And I'm just thinking I can invest that same amount of money in something that will be very much resourceful in future for me, and that will be beneficial, and not something that will just give me a couple of likes or interaction on Instagram, and that's it. And maybe that's what needed. Because sometimes some people will be like, okay, but you need to invest on your Instagram because that maybe will get you some endorsement and sponsorship and stuff. But the type of endorsement and sponsorship I want, they're not looking at your Instagram. They're looking at your CV. Do you understand what I mean?
Okay. Let's allow other people to speak. I think MCB. Siyabonga, you could speak. Siyabonga. After Siyabonga would be MCB. After MCB would be Ohima.
Hi, Khosi. I have no question, but I just want to say how much I love you and
Oh,
how much
Mama,
I am
thank you
proud
so
of you.
much.
As a young woman, I feel so inspired. Keep being amazing. Keep setting the pace for us. I just want you to know that you inspire me. I look up to you so much, and I think that's why I have so much love for you. I love you so, so much, Kosi. Keep doing you, keep moving forward, and I believe that whatever you want to do, you will achieve it. And I love you so much, Kosi.
Thank you, Mama. I love you too. And I love you. I love all of you guys. Please don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong. I love all of you. I absolutely love and appreciate every single one of you.
MCB, you can speak.
Finally. Hi, Khosi. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm happy you're back to your bubbly self. I think you were a bit pissed earlier. Okay. So first of all, I just want to say a big shout out to the Kosi Rains yesterday. That's we're on our next. But I know you guys are happy because he's here with you. So say thank you. Anyways, as I was about to say, Kosi, there's a lot going on in your fan base, right? You have one of the largest. In fact, right now you're the hottest topic in Africa. You're the Big Brother Titans winner, yeah. Let me be frank with you. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I love you. I love you to pieces. Like, if you were going to jail, I'll be there cheering for you. But I just want to say something, right? I'd be cheering for you. But let me tell you something, because there are a lot of people that want to speak to you. Mama, stop laughing. You always say it. So, guys.
Oh God, the way you exaggerate kills me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, so your fan base, right? From the time you walked into the house, I'm sure you have like an inkling, right, about the shippers. I know you do. I know you hear them all the time. I know you speak. You try to tell them stop, stop, stop. Okay, I know you do, Mama. And the thing is, in this fan base, if we're being very honest, if we divide Kosi Reigns by 100%, there are only 10% co-money shippers. That's the truth. The remaining 90% are in wherever they are, whether be it Kubang or Koyemi, and
We're
that's
not
fine.
trying to talk about shippers,
I'm not
yeah.
sorry, I'm not speaking on shippers. I want to speak
Right,
to Kosi
yeah.
about it. It's about the engagement. Kosi Mama, sometimes we come here and we trend. We're trending tags, we're trending pictures, we're trending everything. And then you come online and then you just maybe you engage like a shipper, for example. Do you know in some of the black groups right now, I wish you could see the things that are happening on the timeline as you're speaking right now. They are saying, oh yes, Kosi has taken our side or Kosi has picked our side. And I spoke about this yesterday and I just knew it was going to happen if Kosi came on his space today. They're going to twist it to suit their narrative. Okay, that's one. Kosi, when it comes to the toxic, I don't know when you noticed it, right? That some Kosi reigns are toxic or like in any way, or you felt insulted. First of all, I want to apologize that you even felt that way, because like you're our baby and we're supposed to protect you from all of this. But yeah, sometimes some people say some things that are not nice, yes, but I don't think they mean it in like a harmful way, in like in the way that you described. And I'm so sorry to say, but it's kind of a bit hurtful. I'm not part of them. I'm really not in any group, like any Twitter group like that. But it's a bit disheartening that some of these people that you're basically shading are some of the ones that stood under rain and stood under the sun to make sure that you were there. A lot of the people that are here now chanting, and I know you guys are here and you're happy that Kosi has said this thing. You're chanting now. Where were you when we were on spaces at 2 a.m. defending Kosi? You weren't there. But now you're happy that Kosi is saying this because you've sent her these ugly messages for her to see and make it look as if all of us here, we have some kind of hidden agenda against her. But that's fine. That's the other side. Kosi, sometimes it's just criticism and we try not to bring it on the timeline. That's why it's done in groups so that nobody sees. But some people want, because maybe they feel showing you is going to make them look like the angels, make it look like they're the better people, then they are showing it to you. I don't think it's nice and I don't think it's fair. It's not nice, because if we were to bring out the other things they themselves have said, it won't be funny and Twitter won't contain us. Now, when it comes to the Kosi reigns themselves, VKR
Please
was
round up.
formed basically. I'm sorry, Virgo, I love you and I love Kosi too. Baby, I just want you to know that I love you. By the time I'm done with my rant, I love you and I will still cheer for you if you're going to jail. So, the Kosi reigns that are on here on Twitter, right? It's not like VKR are different. There was just like a money issue and we needed to sort that out. And so VKR was formed. That was it. That was how like that VKR thing did. And a lot of people are trying to twist it to suit their narrative that VKR are some VVIPs that are in access to Kosi. And that's not true. And I wish, Kosi, you could iron that out, that there is nobody here like controlling you, like telling you what to do or whispering in your ear. I don't think you do. You have any VKR on Twitter here that tries to tell you like anything against your fans? I don't think that's true.
MCB, you have to round up.
I'm rounding up, Mama. I'm rounding up. Because see, I'm speaking on behalf of my groups. I'm speaking on behalf of a lot of people that right now are not happy because of what was just said on this space. I know we love you. I love you. I love you. Like I love you. Ask DSTV
Okay,
officers in
MCB,
Abuja.
you have to round
No,
up.
don't take me off, Virgo.
I will take you off because you will have to
No,
respond to you.
Mama. Oh, Jesus.
Kosi, please
Kosi.
respond.
But thank you, thank you. I just wanted you to know that. But we love you, Sha. We love you regardless of whatever decision you make. But we.
Would you like to say anything to that, Kosi?
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know. I didn't even know where to start. She said so much. Where do I start? She started on the shippers and went to the VK. I don't know, but maybe let's start with the shipper issue, ne? Guys. Hey, I just need you guys to understand. Like I said, when I go on Twitter, I just go under my hashtag. You know what I mean? So whatever people are tweeting that's like nice or whatever, I'm not looking at someone, maybe whether someone is a shipper. I don't even know who's a shipper and who's not a shipper. You see what I mean? Guys, I just need you guys to understand something. I am not in support of any shipping. All I know is that anyone that is a Kosi Rain, for me, I appreciate them just as much as any other Kosi Rain. Um, I'm not interested in any shipping, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't take it as serious as maybe I should, because I've noticed that a lot of people feel that I should be like very straightforward with the shipping thing. Guys, I'm gonna say this in the space. once and for all. I'm not interested, and I said this when I left the house when they were asking me, I'm not interested in anyone. I'm not interested in any of the people they mentioned. They were asking me, is it going to be this one? Is going to be that? I'm not interested. I don't want to be with any of them. I'm not interested. But if people, are just having fun with it and they're saying type of stuff, I just think it's funny but I've made my decision. You know what I mean? When I said I really want to focus on my brand and make the best out of it, I really meant that. I'm not trying to be with anyone. So you guys just need to understand that when it comes to shipping, I don't take it serious. And honestly, I don't take the people who are shipping serious. I just feel like they're joking. You know what I mean? I just feel like they're playing around, they're joking. But I see how bad it gets when now they start maybe affiliating good deeds to it and stuff. And then I'm like, okay, this is getting a little bit out of hand. You know what I mean? But the shipping thing, there's nothing happening. You know what I mean? There's nothing happening. I'm not in support of any ship. I really want to just focus on myself. I meant that with every bone in my body when I said it, that I really want to see my brand go forward and strive. I can't do that if ever there's still this thing where some Kosirians consider themselves as this ship or that ship. Like, oh my goodness, it frustrates me so much. Because at first I really didn't understand. Maybe because I wasn't following Big Brother as much. So I didn't understand the shipping thing. Like it goes this deep. Because honestly, I just realized that no, the shipping thing goes really deep. And you can see like it's not good for me or the people that people are trying to involve in it. Because we feel like, as me and my team, sometimes it takes away the shine of certain things that I do. You know what I mean? And then we put it in this whole shipping thing. I don't appreciate that. And I don't know how else to say it. But at the end of the day, I signed the contract and I was on a reality show and people were watching it. So how they choose to perceive certain things is out of my control. That's all I gotta say about that. And then moving on to VKR, ne? I don't know how it started, but I appreciate that you've made some clearance on that. I just want everyone to understand that in my eyes, everyone is just a Khosi rain. And maybe I do certain things and then people think maybe I favor one or the other more. I'm gonna tell you this. The Khosi rains that have access in my life, I could never tell you who is a VKR. I don't know because I know them by their name. I know it's okay. There's this person, there's that person, there's that person, and maybe they were heading certain things or certain campaigns when I was inside the house. But I wouldn't tell you who's a Khosi Rain or who is a VK.
Kosi, I think you're also what you're saying now. You're making it seem like VKRs are different from Kosi.
No, no, no.
That's what we're
No,
trying
no,
to
no. But
prevent. They're the
yes,
same people.
but she's saying that there's a narrative that VKRs are trying to control me and stuff and stuff and stuff. So I'm trying
So
to
when she
make
says VKR, she actually meant Kosi. And I think her
no,
concern
no, no,
is
no,
that
no, 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 no.
shippers
No, no, no.
versus
She
Kosi.
didn't mean that because she said how it sounds is that VKR have more access to me than the regular customer. That's what she said. So what I'm trying to say is
Okay.
that I don't know who's what in my eyes. All I know is there are Kosi Rains and there are people who try to support me and try to do their best to see me strive. I don't know anything about that. So she wants to make it clear that people are saying VKRs are trying to control my life or whatsoever. And that's not the case. Anyone who's close to me and have access to me knows that there's no way they could tell me what to do because of the type of person I am. I will hear you. Like I'll always hear you out like, oh sure, look sure, say whatever you would like to say and suggest. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I feel it's best for me. But if you come to me in a certain way and I hear you out, I'm gonna be like, okay, you have a point. You see what I mean? So basically she's asking me to clarify that there's no one controlling me. And that's exactly the truth. There's no one who dictates my life and say, "Course you do this, course you don't do that." There's no one. She was very specific on that. She wants me to make that clear that there's no one that's trying to dictate my life and doing this and doing that. And that's exactly the case. No one is doing this. I we know I met with everyone yesterday, and I was trying to like make sure that's okay, guys. We need to find a way to make sure with this thing of people thinking there's a division, we need to get rid of it. And that's why we are trying to find a new system in terms of how to do things. We need a group of everyone, instead, because everyone has probably their own group, like the person has a group there, the person has a group there. We're trying to avoid that, and that's why my PA is gonna create a group, and then every single person who's an admin of a group, or maybe a person who has led a project, whether that's good deeds or fundraising or donation, any person that have led a project, joins that group regardless of where they are or what they stand for, come together in that group, and they are one. Because at the end of the day, Mina specifically, honestly, I don't know a difference. At the time, I might maybe say, or say certain things like, okay, this is from who, oh, this is what it means. But at the end of the day, like, if we're really being real, in my typical life, everyone in my eyes is just a Khosi rain.
And that's what it is. So I'm glad that
Exactly.
you don't see a difference, because
Yes,
we're the
I
same people.
honestly don't.
I
I
think
don't
that's
even.
the right, yeah, that's the right mindset.